I'm always doing the most. Finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an infill and a redesign, and this is the before. This is after 3 weeks of wear, so she did pretty awesome. This client always does awesome. She looks after her nails so good, so I love her. Yes. Anyway, so we have gone ahead and sanitized and cleansed everything. I'm pushing back the cuticles, and I'm not sure how much prep work I've left in this video, but we'll see as I'm doing the voiceover. So yeah, I'm just pushing back the cuticles and making sure that everything is like clean and tidy, because prepping and all the work you do prior to applying the acrylic really makes a huge difference on how the nails turn out at the end of the service. So it's definitely worth taking time, because it also makes them last longer and just everything like that. You just want your client to experience a really great service. So yeah. Here I'm just going around the cuticle area with the cuticle bit from Todak USA. I'll have a link down below in the description box for that. And yeah, I just really love using this bit. I use it on every single client to remove the cuticle area and all the dead skin that's grown down onto the nail plate, because that is going to cause issues if you apply your acrylic straight over that. There'll be unwanted oils and obviously debris that is going to just get in the way. Next I'm coming in with my, I'm sure it's the comb bit, it could be the football bit. I say this in every single video. I'm actually going to look it up as soon as my internet is fixed, because my internet is down right now. Like, BT, I'm coming for ya. Freaking idiots. Trying to do my job here and I can't do it. So yeah, at least I can edit loads anyway. I can just edit and save them, and as soon as my internet is fixed, I will have these guys up for you. Yeah, so with this drill bit, I am going ahead and removing the old design. This is the drill bit that I use to remove acrylic designs, old designs, any gems. If I'm removing Swarovskis, they are a little bit more difficult than using just the regular plastic gems, because they don't file down as much and they are sort of like glass slash crystal, whatever the heck they are, I have no idea. I go around the edge of it where I've sealed it in, and then I sort of like slowly move towards the crystal more and more and more, and then it just loosens and falls off. You don't want to be going crazy on top of a Swarovski crystal or any nail enhancements, because if you aren't wearing any eye protection or eyewear, you could get that flying right up and it could blind your eye out. So that is just a tip from me to you guys. Just be careful, because things like that do happen and things like that can happen. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and make myself some of the nail specs. So I'm probably going to film that for you guys so that you can go ahead and also DIY your own as well. I thought that'd be super good idea, because eye protection, I think it needs to happen, because there's countless of times little bits of dust have flown up and blinded me almost, and one day it could actually happen. So I'm going to start taking those precautions, you know. Who is with me on that? Like, y'all, our safety is key. Do you know what I mean? We've got to look after ourselves and just make sure that we are safe in the environment that we work in. Obviously, it's just doing nails, and people just think, oh yeah, it's just doing nails, but there are safety things that should be followed. Anyway, moving back to the nails that I'm showing you in this video, I finished prepping the nails, filed off any acrylic that was left in. There's not much with this client. She always has pretty bomb ass nails. Every time she comes back to me, they are always pretty fine. So yeah, I prepped, dehydrated, applied my primer, and then I'm coming in with clear acrylic, and I just take one medium to large bead, quite firm in consistency. You don't want it too runny, because we want this bead to sort of stay in place, be able to just pat it down and move it to where we want it. We don't want it running everywhere, and we want it the right consistency, because if your consistency is not correct, then you will get breakdown of product much quicker. I'm just applying the bead at the cuticle area, allowing it to flow, pushing it from side to side to make sure we get down to those side walls, and then I'm feathering it down. I'm making sure that my brush doesn't get clogged up by wiping it on that paper towel, and that is key. So occasionally I will dip it back into my liquid to clean it, and then wipe it on my towel, and then continue sculpting and creating that nail shape. it's really important that you are cleaning your brush, because that way you're not going to end up ruining it, and they can cost a lot, especially if you're having to buy them all the time because they keep getting clogged up. It is not cool. There are certain products as well that will clog your brush up no matter what you try and do or how much you try and clean them. So just try not to get these shitty products, because they sometimes can really ruin stuff and it's not cool. Yeah, so I finished the infill on all 10 nails. I filed, shaped and buffed them. My client's fingers are looking a bit dry. She's just been on holiday for like ages, and obviously nail services make skin a bit dry around the area even more. But yeah, whatevs, I'll nourish them later. Don't worry about it. I'm using this gel polish from Madam Glam. I'll have a affiliate link and a coupon code down below, so that means that if you purchase anything from that link, you have to have clicked on the link that I have left in the description box. I will get a little bit of money. I don't think it's too much, but it really, everything helps, do you know what I mean? Whether it's 1p, 5p, whatevs, but I'm just letting you guys know that is an affiliate link. And yeah, just because I like to let you guys know these things. I'm going in and I applied 2 coats of this gel polish. This polish is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a raspberry deep wine red. It is stunning, and yeah, I love it. If you've got this, you know that it's absolutely gorgeous. So I apply the first coat, and I'm just showing you here. Obviously you can see there. I don't really have any tips for applying gel polish, just that make sure that you get a good one to start, because the Madam Glam gel polishes are really great because they are highly pigmented. You can get away with 1 coat with most colours. I always do 2 just because that's the way I sort of like work. But when you start having to do 3 and 4 coats of gel polish to achieve the desired colour that is meant to be there, that's when nails can start looking really bulky and thick, and it takes away all the work that you have done filing that nail into shape, because it just distorts it. So yeah, 2 even thin coats and use a highly pigmented gel polish. That is definitely the way forward. Make sure you don't have too much product on your brush, and you just want to keep a nice perimeter free from, like around the cuticle area and the side walls, to make that nail look really nice and slender, polished, and have a nice even border. You can totally use a brush with isopropyl alcohol or acetone on to clean up around the edges if needed, so don't be afraid to go ahead and do that as well. Otherwise, if you're going to cure the lamp straight away when you've got product on the skin or wherever you don't want it, it's going to be stuck there. It is going to be stuck, okay? That is not cool. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also like this video, like give it a huge thumbs up and share it, just because it really helps me out. It makes people see my channel and my videos a lot more, and that means that all the hard work that I put into my channel gets noticed a little bit more, and it just really helps me out. And I know you guys do so much for me already, and I'm so blessed to have you all in my life. You're freaking bomb.com. Like, seriously guys, give yourself a freaking pat on the back and a virtual hug from me, because I just love you guys so freaking much. I'm just so grateful, like seriously so grateful for every single one of you. I am just applying some of these little jewels. They are just regular rhinestones, they're not Swarovskis, they're just the regular rhinestones you can get on the internet, and I just apply those in a nice line down the nail. I have some silver glitter on the finger on the pointer finger, and this is the final result, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye. And please guys, always remember that you are bomb.com lit as fuck, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different. You've got this. I love you. Mwah.